Huh? Hello. Test.
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
All right, welcome to the Davey Gillum Show. I'm Gary Terry, your host tonight. We're at live at Fox Toyota up on the Maverickland exit 122 on I-75. Come up and see Brian Hidden and his all-star team up here for your next Toyota purchase. Pull it away? How about that? Does that work? All right, we're ready. Coach, I'm joined today by head football coach Davey Gillum. Coach, thanks again for coming to the show today. We had a wild weekend up there at Science Hill. Thought we were going to get to play a game. We drove 2.5 hours up there on a big charter bus. Got to eat a huge meal. Got to walk through at Tusculum University up there. Did a full day up there, and then we didn't get to play a game.
Yeah, a lot of work goes into those Friday nights.
Yeah.
You know, even just what it takes to get the trucks loaded.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a small army of work.
To transport 120 people.
But we do try and make it worth our time when we travel that far.
Yeah.
So it's not all lost, but a lot of game prep. Super excited about playing that game. I do think we needed the reps. You know, we've got a tough schedule, and every week matters, and every week's full of 60 to 80 game reps for each kid, and where they finish is a whole different story than where they start that game. So not getting those reps hurts us a little going into next week.
Agreed.
But we still made the most of it. A great day. Be a Maverick still. Like you said, drive up there first class in the double-decker bus.
Yeah.
Stop at Tuscaloosa with the indoor. Get a good practice in. So
had a big 18-wheeler following us around up there. The big Maverick 18-wheeler.
Yeah, unbelievable. Just a lot of the things we got going on in the program, and the program keeps growing. We got a lot of good people in it that take pride in it, and it seems to just organically be gaining momentum. So we're super excited about the truck. It definitely made a
splash hit up there in Johnson City for sure. Driving it around Greenville, we were up in the Tusculum Greenville area right there, and I know our truck made its way through Greenville right there and let everybody see that.
I know after it got dark and we're loading it up, a lot of the Science Hill people wanted to stop and talk about it. Just couldn't believe it. It is an amazing truck. It ain't just a rig. It is it is a showpiece.
Sure, for sure. Coach got to go to Tusculum University and walk through there. One of your old coaches is the head football coach up there.
Yeah, Billy Taylor. Coach Taylor was one of the defense coordinators when I was playing at East Tennessee State. Yeah. I got to be an assistant DB coach there for 3.5 years, and Coach Taylor was there the whole time. So we got to be good friends. We've kept in touch over the years. He's been ETSU. He was an ETSU player, coached there forever. Yeah. Moved around, but he came back with Randy Sanders. Tried to get the head job there, I think, recently, and ended up with the head job at Tusculum. But he'll do a good job there. He's a really good football coach. Yeah,
always real nice and friendly when I talk to him, and always very open arms when we want to bring somebody for a visit up there. He was at a couple of different schools recently, and we've been able to visit there, and he's always just been super nice.
Yeah, and I think Coach Taylor would do a better job than a lot of people have about recruiting the East Tennessee area. Yeah. You know, a lot of our local schools want to go south to recruit.
Good Division II program to go play football at. They got an indoor facility. They got a great game facility right there. A great game
really,
atmosphere. It's a lot of fun.
Once you leave the likes of the UTs, one of the nicer indoor complexes. A big
lot of space.
Big field. Yeah. And it's not just a steel building; it's a big building. So they've got a lot of good things there.
Yeah, Coach. Speaking about a big building, we're thinking we're going to get one started here soon. I know that's in the nearer future now than ever.
Me and you've been working on that for years now. Yeah. You know, we started looking at that probably 6-7 years ago. Right. And I think the jumbotron kind of took priority. Yeah. And that everything takes time. Yeah. But we got that up and going. We moved on to this, and it's been 2 years in the making, but I think we went into production today. So hopefully within the next year we can break ground and get that going for all our future Mavs.
Yeah, I think at the end of this year, early next year, that thing breaks ground and we get started on that. So it's exciting for these young guys. We got a bunch of young guys here to watch today, so very exciting for this whole group.
Yeah, I'm excited about it too. Families. The skin don't do too well in the sun, so I'll never get sunburned again once we get that building going.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, Coach, tonight we've got a couple players. We've got 3 or 4 players here today. Yep. We'll bring those guys on here in just a few minutes. We don't have any game film to watch from Friday because we didn't play a game.
No, but, all of our film would be watching everybody load and unload. Now, I will say it's quite a production. Even home games Friday night, but even away games. Yeah. I mean, you know, I felt like I was working for Pyro shows, loading and unloading that truck. We loaded that truck
Thursday like it was. I didn't think we were ever going to get it loaded all on there on Thursday. Every time I thought we had everything on there, was just bring some more stuff and put it on there.
Yeah. But what a luxury, and a special thanks to Mike Malacote. Yeah. And, you know, all he's done to help us.
Yeah. That was a real treat watching that thing go. I got some great rolly shots going down the interstate and also coming back at night when it lit up like a Christmas tree down through there. Yeah. So that was a lot of fun. Mr. Downs has joined us here outside there. Got his cell phone attached to his face there, we see, as always. That's great. Anyway, Coach, I know we got Coach Chow will be joining us here in a few minutes.
Yes.
Yeah, talk a little bit about defense. And we've got the NAGAF teams and the Titans teams joining us a little bit later, too. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, exciting. I always like getting the young ones in here. But you know, that's really, you know, you've been here with me these entire 15 years, but that's really where it started.
Sure.
You know, was getting involved with the feeder programs with NAGAF and Lake City, and then even helping start the Titans program, and now what we're doing with 7-on-7, giving our kids an outlet to chase football the same way that they would if they were in Nashville or Atlanta, and giving them those opportunities. And our numbers aren't dramatically different than what they were when I got there or when I even played there, but I do think the quality of kid we're getting, where they've had 10, 12 years of football by the time they get to us, is making a big difference in the program.
Yeah, exciting times right there for sure. You talk about future and what we do on Saturdays during the winter months right there, and we're going to games on Saturdays, see these guys play and watching them practice over at our facility, getting them on the turf, those types of things. And as we transition into a new indoor facility, transitioning these young ones into there and letting them get used to our coaching style and how we, our language, those type things, how we interact with kids. And letting them get used to that as they come to us, what a great thing that is.
Yeah, and along with all those things we're talking about with football, building relationships with the feeder programs and coaches and those kids. So most of the time now you've been helping me, not just with the football, but we've been doing the SAQ work on Saturdays for 15 years.
Yeah.
So typically by the time a kid graduates in Anderson County, we've known him since there's some of them 4 and 5 years old. So we've watched
it's so
them.
fun to watch them come through the program.
It definitely means a lot more for them and us.
Yeah,
You know,
and I think there's a great comfort level with the area coaches that we have as well, being able to use our facilities and being able to be on our turf, those types of things that they feel very comfortable there.
No doubt, and it's to the point now, if we didn't have that turf field, we wouldn't be able to do the things we do.
Sure.
But we have trouble getting field space, you know, for us in soccer.
Yeah.
And we've got several 7-on-7 teams going, and younger soccer. So this building's going to be a big asset to us, but it's also going to help us to even expand our infrastructure with what we do with these guys. With flag leagues and more SAQ work during the week. We're a little bit landlocked about facilities in the winter months, but that'll open up some opportunities we've never had before.
I want to break away just a little bit. We've got a new sport at Anderson County High School. We're going to break ground on this winter in November right there. I know you're excited about that too. We talked to TSSAA just approved girls flag football in our area, and we're gonna open up with a team this year. We've got about 45 girls out right now, and hoping to keep as many of those as possible as we enter our first season with the girls flag football. The Lady Mavericks football team will be taking the field in November, so excited about that.
I am excited about that, and we're even talking with a group on the side right now about working with NFL.
Yeah, Tennessee Titans have certainly got that
and NFL
there.
flag, and being able to push that, and not just start with the high school, but getting the youth. And do the flag, boys and girls, from the youth up, and actually flag, especially girls flag, is one of the fastest growing sports in the country right now. I was in Detroit this past winter with John David and one of the all-star teams he plays on, playing for a draft special where they had them up there and they got to play for the people at the draft in Detroit, and probably the biggest event going was girls flag on it. They had girls flag championship, and
that's awesome.
It's to the point now these girls are even getting college scholarships to go play flag in college.
We had was it Tusculum came down for a flag football game last year. They had a team from Kentucky that I guess their field got taken or something like that. There was a double book on the field, and they came down and played at Anderson County. So I got to watch some college girls flag football. It was exciting, a lot of fun. And I know in the Murfreesboro area, TSSAA kind of experimented with it a little bit last year and put it out there, and they had a great turnout, a lot of fun, and they expanded that across the state. And Anderson County is definitely going to have a team. We're going to play in the Knox County League, as they've got several teams over there, so we're going to play in that league, and that's going to be in November.
It was exciting last week when they did the tryouts and the combine. Great turnout. Girls did a great job, but they were really excited. Enjoyed being out there.
Yeah, I know Mike Martinez is going to help us with some uniforms. Former Maverick right there, his son, and going to help us get some uniforms put together for these young ladies. It's going to be a great fun for them. Yeah. Well, Coach, let's take a break. We'll come right back with John Chadwell. We're live here at Fox Toyota again on the Maverickland exit 122. Come out and see Brian Hedden and his all-star team out here at Fox Toyota for your next used car or new car purchase.
When the lights turn on and the game begins, you need a team you can rely on. Ray Varner Ford and Clinton's strong lineup of vehicles is crafted with the same dedication and hard work that drives our community. Step up your game in this 24 Ford Maverick Hybrid, 25,515. 23 Ford Escape all-wheel drive, $30,995. 24 Ford F-250 Crew Cab 4x4 STX, $59,757. Local you trust, performance you can afford. Ray Varner Ford, built for the game.
1952. That's the year Hammers opened the first store in East Tennessee. Now there are 5 stores, and there's always something new. Like in Hammers' popular ladies' boutique department, you'll find the lowest price possible on new arrivals every week. Find similar deals in the men's department and the expanded rug department. Plus, special purchases always offer surprise savings. You never know what you'll find next at Hammers.
Hi, I'm Tim Elrod. Over the years, you've heard us at OEB Law say, let us turn your wreck into a check. We still do that for many families, but I want to take the time to go beyond the slogan. I think I've learned over the years, and more every day, that the most important thing for an attorney to understand is the value of being a partner to you. When you and your family call an attorney, you're calling because you need some help. You need someone to pull alongside you and stand with you. We understand the process of the legal system. You probably don't. So it's our responsibility to keep you informed about every step of the process. You're going to have questions about what's going on. What's next? What do I need to know? Our responsibility is to guide you through the process with the information that you need, the answers to your questions, and the assurance that we have your back at OEB Law. You have my word. We stand with you because communication is key.
1 in 7 people will need a blood transfusion during their life. That's 1 person every 2 seconds receiving a life-saving product. At Medic Regional Blood Center, we are the primary blood provider for 25 hospitals in 23 East Tennessee and southeastern Kentucky counties. Started in 1958, Medic has been serving Knoxville and the surrounding areas for 66 years. For 1 hour of your time, you can save a life. Visit medicblood.org for more information on blood donation.
All right, welcome back to the Davey Gillum Show. I'm Gary Terry. I'm joined tonight with head football coach Davey Gillum and the defensive coordinator John Chadwell. Coach, welcome to the show.
Oh, it's great to be here. I can't believe y'all waited this long to bring in the talent.
We had to do something to raise the ratings up. We got you. We're ready to go now. Get ready, Brad. Ratings are getting ready to shoot up right there. Coach, we didn't get to play Friday night. I know it's a big disappointment to you. I know we made you put so many hours and so much time into making a game plan for a game, and then we go up there and you don't get to execute that. I know that's frustrating for you.
Best we've executed this year.
Yeah, no yards given up, no passes, nothing. It was beautiful. Had a nice chicken from Aubrey's.
Yes, we did.
Good bus ride. Got to see the truck on the road. It was awesome.
Oh yeah, lots of fun right there. Except for the not getting to play the game.
No doubt. Now I will say we do. Coach Lambert, being the DC, keeping his thumb on me. We do put some hours in and some time in and making cards, and I hate it for the kids because you get ready for a Friday night, especially in Maverick Land, and you get on that big bus and you go travel. You want to go put the pads on and play some people, and it was a little frustrating. Right at coin toss too, didn't even get a play.
The lightning kept coming
it
every
did.
15 minutes. It was a lightning bolt right there.
Nobody's nothing you could do about it, but is what it is.
They kept starting the clock every time we thought it was going to whittle down right there. It would go back to 30, and it's like
it got to 15. I thought, all right, here we go. But
no doubt. Coach, moving on like we do, we got to move on. We got to get ready. Another giant 6A test. The Bearden Bulldogs coming to Maverick Land on Friday night. We had a great game with them last year, even a great game with the year before. with the state championship team. I mean, just some really good battles with those
No
guys. They
doubt,
got a
yeah.
lot of kids, a lot of talented kids. Their roster's full. So excited about that night.
They are, yeah. They're a great team, and they continue to get better and better. Like you said, there's some athletes everywhere on the field,
Yeah.
and right now they're doing a good job of giving some heavy personnel sets and giving the back some just if he can find a little lane, they come off the football with speed and low and move you a little bit up front, and all
Yeah.
he needs is a crease,
Yeah.
and he can go.
Coach, quarterback Jason Thompson, big arm.
Is that the quarterback or the running back?
Is that
Thompson's a running back.
Thompson
yeah,
is the running back.
for
Forrest.
DJ Hunter's
DJ
the
Hunter, yeah. Now
quarterback.
I'll
That's
say
right.
this: he has a lively arm. I mean, he
Yeah,
can.
he can throw it.
It looked like he threw it about 70 yards, and he's athletic and on the
He's a
edge.
college
It
football
can
player.
go. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I
he'll
think
be on the
so.
roster.
Yeah, he'll be on a roster. So
Yeah.
I don't know anymore.
Right.
It's rough to say anymore. NIL world and all
Yeah,
those things.
sure.
But yeah, he looks like he's well
He
on his
fits
way.
the part. Now, Jason Thompson, he's the running back, number 6.
Yeah, really good
Real
running
shifty
back.
kid.
Probably the
Shifty.
shiftiest kid in
Yeah.
East Nashville, at least.
Tell you, sometimes you find in high school things are drawn up a certain way to run, and running backs will just see something cloudy and just go completely opposite.
Yeah.
Not him. He's going to press the line of scrimmage, and he's going to find a crease, and he's going to get vertical. And it's pretty impressive to watch him. I mean, he's a good running back.
Yeah.
Now, if he needs to bounce it outside, he has that ability, but he's not. It's not like he's just seeing something and saying, okay, forget it. He's trying to press the line and trying to make people commit, and then once you commit, find that crease and get vertical.
So, Coach, what are the keys? What do we got to stop this week going to Bearden coming to us?
With the talent they have, I mean, right now, you look at them and it's these heavy sets are tough to handle because they'll put an extra offensive lineman in a game. You've got to match the tenacity at the line of scrimmage. Your linebackers have got to fill those creases, and we got to be able to tackle 6. And then at the end of the day, you got to keep a top on everything, right? You can't give up a big play over the top because they're going to play action and they're going to take some
Number
deep
5,
shots.
Drew Parrott is a great receiver
Parrott
for them. Number
does a great
3,
job. Came in at quarterback to win a ball game for him. I mean, he's a
Sure.
competitor.
Yeah.
Number 2, I don't know his name, but he can. He's electric with the
Lavelle,
football.
number 3, can get vertical.
Yeah,
quick
they've
right
got athletes everywhere, and they can stretch you vertically.
Yeah.
And then it's hard play action. And if they're in the big sets, it's hard play action, a 2-man route, and they're taking the top off of it.
Yeah. So
How much quarterback run, Coach, they got involved? Both the quarterbacks can run. Both of them are 4-5 or better guys.
In the heavy sets, it's not as much as it is in your lighter 10-11 personnel sets. They still do zone read. Nice little RPO action, quarterback RPO action with a counter off of a fast screen that can really create some issues if you don't match the numbers and line up properly.
yeah. Coach, a little bit about the kicking game. We're going to bring Jeremy Hall up in just a few minutes to talk to him about his PAT snaps, those type things. Jeremy does a lot of things for us, but he also PAT snaps for us right there, too. A little bit about their special teams.
Yeah, I don't think you want to kick it to many of them.
Yeah.
That's a big thing.
We'll
a little
do
bit
a
of an
good job.
issue for us first week.
Yeah, and you kicking game in high school football, the biggest thing for you is you got to be consistent. And as you kick off the football, you're telling your guys, we're going to kick it here, and we're going to stay in lanes, and we're going to squeeze, and we're going to constrict space.
Push it to one,
and you got to try to do that with 30 guys. It's tough because if you don't get a great kick and you give them 20-yard running shot, there's a lot of space out there. So you've got to do some things. You got to be smart in the punt game. You got to be smart in the kickoff game as well.
Yeah. Agree. I think we worked a little bit of that today, and we'll continue to work that Wednesday and Thursday as we get ready for
no doubt.
Friday's game. But we'll have a good game plan for them. We just
Sometimes that kickoff is sometimes it's the scariest play.
Yeah.
Just because there is so much
right.
space.
And you've got momentum at that point too, Coach. You just scored. You just get ready to kick the game off. You got the momentum right there, and then you kick one to them, and they run it back to the
Well,
it's a
across the
game
field.
changer.
Last year it was a game changer.
Yeah.
We had some injuries early. Really felt like we took control early. Had some injuries. They kind of took control. And then we regained control going into halftime.
Coach, if we don't lose that ball right at the end of the game, I feel like you get an onside kick opportunity right there.
But what gave them the cushion where that was the factor was we started the third quarter, kicked off.
With a touchdown. Yeah.
it gave him a big cushion that was.
Sure.
We definitely, I think, won the second half. Minus that play, but it gave him a big enough cushion that we didn't quite get it done at the end.
Yeah, they got a lot of kids on their team, Coach. I looked at their roster. They're gonna have a lot of depth, and so it'll be a fun night. I don't think it's supposed to be as hot Friday night, so no, should be a good night.
Depth when we're playing these non-region games, 5A, 6As, is always an issue for us. Again, we're really excited about all of our guys that are playing.
Yeah.
But we're not playing half of what Bearden's going to play.
Yeah.
They're two platoon offense,
they're
defense, completely separate.
They'll win a punt return team, they'll win a kickoff team, those types of things with the guys that they're not playing on offense and defense.
And it takes a lot out of our kids. They're not just going to have to play good. They're going to have to play hard. It's going to be a character issue for us. It's going to, we're going to have to fight for 4 quarters and. That's Anderson County football.
Sure.
But our kids have always done a good job of fighting that battle.
Yeah.
I do think the fact that the weather's not going to be as hot will help. In 22, that's probably the deepest we've ever been.
Yeah.
But we were able to overcome it then, and even last year we were right there. So I don't think it's going to be the determining factor. Defensively, similar to offense, there's a lot of speed on the field.
Sure.
And a whole different DL. They're fresh. But I do feel confident in ROL.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be in a little more of a static front than what we've been seeing.
Yeah.
And
a
ROL.
couple of 300-pounders up there, Coach.
Yeah.
312, 317.
Yeah, they got some big boys.
We got some big kids too, but they got some big ones too. Be a good matchup up front.
I do feel comfortable though with ROL if the guy's just in front of us and we're getting a body on a body.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be really good. It's when people are moving and you got to figure it out as you go, and you may not get a body on a body sometimes. So I think the OL have a big night. I think we need them to have a big night for us to be good. And then they're going to give us some chances in a passing game, but they're going to keep a top on it for the most part. And Landon's going to have to hit some seams and things on time, and guys are going to have to make tough catches. And I think we can do some things by formation that create explosive plays and try and get LaRue out on the edge with some speed. And it'll take a total team effort, but it's definitely a winnable game for us if we play well.
Yeah, fun. You going to bring those guys on now? Or you going to take a break?
No, we're going to do the pick 'em right now. We're going to bring Coach
we've got
Downs
some
and,
special guests to bring on here.
Coach Chris Miller on.
Coach
and
Downs.
We'll take our break.
Coach Miller, come on up here. We've got some special guests to bring on to tonight here.
So we started college football this Saturday.
Yeah.
So we're going to
bring these guys down a little bit.
Picking some games.
Yeah. Welcome to the table there, gentlemen.
So Coach, I'll let you go through them all.
All right. So
you can pick first, and then we'll just go down the road.
We'll do high school first. Guys, we'll go Oak Ridge at Powell first. That's the Friday night game right there of the week, I think, on BBB. I think Brad's got that one. Oak Ridge at Powell. I'm gonna take the Wildcats.
I'm going to go with Powell on that one. Both teams are solid, of course. I think Malik Howard for Oak Ridge is a special player, big 6'6" tight end guy running the seams of the field, is a big target for Stansbury. But Powell's they're just solid. Great defense, good offense. O-line better than I thought they were going to be, and then with the quarterback run, I think they're just all around maybe a little bit better. I think they're going to be hard. I think 5A right now.
5A.
I think you'll be talking Powell West, and then possibly Oak Ridge as your 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I'm going to cheer for the officials. Honestly, I think I'll take Powell in that one.
I want to clarify. I did not say I was for Powell. So I think they'll win.
I'm going with Powell. Deuce Rogers, Connor Wheeler.
Bunch of Panthers up here. All right, Mr. Downs, you're up.
Oak Ridge.
The Cats. He's taking the Wildcats.
One word.
All right. Second game, Scott High travels down 75, passes us up, and heads down to Clinton.
We're going to go with the Dragons, first win of the year, in Robbie Harrell principal ship. So the Dragons get their first one on Friday night.
We go with Clinton.
Clinton?
Yeah, I think Clinton gets the first win.
Yeah, team across the bridge.
Yeah, I used to be the coach of Scott County, still go to church there. Love the Highlanders, but I think they're just outmatched. I think Clinton's receiving corps just be too much for him. I think the tall kid over there is probably going to have a big night.
Maddox,
yeah. He's a good receiver.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be too
They're
much for
going
him
to
to handle.
quadruple coverage Maddox, and he's not going to get a ball because they're going to quadruple cover him, and I'm going to go Highlanders.
All right.
West, West at Farragut. So I'll pick first, and we're going to go back that way. West at Farragut. I'm definitely taking the Rebels. Seen them on film a couple times. They're top notch. They'll hit you in the mouth, and they're athletic. They can do it all.
Yeah, I'll have to go with West too. I think Coach Lamar told me it's probably the fastest defense he's ever had, which is saying a lot for Knox West. They're always well coached and sound. Farragut, they're going to have to earn every yard they get. They're not.
For
sure. They look very average right now, so I'm going to take West.
West Rebels.
West Rebels.
I'm going with West on that one too.
There you go, Chris.
Defense look good, and
Way to
the
step
running backs
outside
look
the
good.
box.
Yeah, they do got three
They
guys
got
that
three
can all
running
go.
backs that can run. Yeah.
Not so fast, my friends. Upset of the week. In the first of Jeff Courtney era, I'm going with the Farragut Admirals.
Okay, all right. There we go.
Big Jeff Courtney fan.
Ben Corso
Got his
down
hands
there.
full.
Not so fast, my friends. You need a pen? I bet you have a pen. All right, we're going back down to you right there, Mr. Dutz. Bradley at Maryville.
Ooh, that's a good one. Bradley got the transfer quarterback, right, from Cleveland, I heard?
They did. He's going to start for him.
Still going with Maryville. Maryville, Bradley's got him, I think, last year, time or two.
Yeah.
Once regular season, once playoffs, didn't they?
Yeah.
Maryville's going to thump that head this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maryville Rebels, too big up front.
Yeah.
I'm going with Maryville on that one too.
Yeah, I think the clock will be running second half. I'll take Maryville.
Yeah.
A little bit of a statement and revenge game.
The machine keeps rolling. They always call them the Maryville the Machine, and they're going to roll Friday night. Fulton at Halls, another big game right there. I'm going to take the Red Devils right there. I know we got Fulton coming up right after we play Bearden, but I'm definitely taking the Halls Red Devils over there from North Knoxville.
Yeah, I got to watch them play against Campbell County a few weeks ago. Halls is solid. Good OLDL.
Yeah.
Good quarterback, good receivers. I think Fulton's got some speed, but I don't think they're sound enough to hang with Halls too long.
Yeah, I think seeing some clips of Fulton, I do think it is definitely an improved Fulton squad. I mean, they got some good-looking athletes, but I think Halls might be just a little too much for them at this time.
We're going to get a bias pick right here.
Oh, here we go.
I'm going with Jay Long and the Falcons on this one. I have to.
The Birds, the Dirty Birds. Bring them on.
Former Falcon back here.
Former Falcon. All right.
This was my close second upset. You know, I went with Farragut there over West. This was my close second one, though, but I'm going to go Halls. Fulton's going to play them super close. It's going to be a tight game, but Halls comes out in the end.
Okay. I do see a little more energy in the Fulton program with Coach Long over there. He's a good coach. Was a great player.
Job.
You can see Fulton excited again.
No doubt.
Old players back to coach too, that I think's helping.
I hate to see all that, but they're doing a good job.
I do too, but hey, they are doing a good job.
Yeah. All right, as we go on to the college game, gentlemen, the Saturday games, Texas at Michigan. Go to the big house.
Let's start with that, Coach.
Horns.
The Horns, baby.
Let's go. Longhorns.
Yeah, I got to go with the Horns. I think it's just too much offense.
Yeah.
I'm Texas all the way on that one.
Yeah, going into last week, I thought it would have been a little tougher, but Michigan looks like they got a little ways to go to get back where they were, and Texas looks better than ever. So,
man, Sarkisian does such a great job calling plays. He reminds me of somebody else I know that likes to call these plays that gets guys wide open. He does a great job.
He does a good job in game planning.
Yeah.
He's very crafty.
Yeah. I'm going Texas too right there. Tennessee, North Carolina State, go Vols right there. VFL, I'm always going to pick them, and they're going to get a big win Saturday again. That Nico, I saw him in person Saturday. Gentlemen, he's the real deal. It's unreal. Some of the throws that he made moving, and some of the throws he made vertical down the field, I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, I know we didn't see him last year, so it was good to see him sit in there and make reads, throw on time, and be extremely accurate. I mean, I think Tennessee's going to need him to be real good to get where they want to go this year.
Yeah.
I think the question is, I don't think there's any question they probably win this game handily, but is that secondary going to be able to hold up against the big boys? Be the tell of the tape long term for them.
Yeah.
I hate to go against my guy from Coastal, Grayson McCall, but I've got to go with the Vols on this one. I think I didn't get to see any of the Tennessee game, but I've heard enough to think Nico's going to get that thing rolling.
He's so good.
Yeah, Vol on this one too. It's going to be a show.
Vols by 50.
Vols by 50. All right, back to you, Coach Downs. Arkansas, Oklahoma, another great one. Or Oklahoma State, right? Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
SEC or
give me the Cowboys.
Cowboys. All right.
I'm going to go Razorbacks. Woo Pig Suey.
Yeah.
I'm going Oklahoma State.
I'm going Arkansas. They didn't really play anybody the other night, but it's the best they've looked on offense in a couple of years.
SEC, I'm staying Arkansas. Go Pigs. South Carolina, Kentucky. Man, That's a tough one to go right there. I can't pick Kentucky, so I'm going to have to go with South Carolina.
I'm going to have
Matt Sloan will be mad at me for not picking Kentucky, but I'm not picking them just because he likes them.
I think Kentucky may win this one by a few scores. I like Kentucky's new quarterback. South Carolina looked really bad this past weekend. I think the best thing South Carolina could do is call Jamie Chadwell and see if they can get him down there.
Won't be long.
I heard this.
I heard he better stay at Liberty. I'm going to go Kentucky on this one.
I'm going to go Kentucky as well.
I'm phoning a friend, Mr. Lincoln Sharp, South Carolina, Kentucky. Who do you like in that game? There it is.
There you go.
South Carolina.
Gamecocks.
Lincoln Sharp called it.
Way to go. Appreciate that, Lincoln. Give me a little backup right there. I was feeling like I was the only one who's going to pick them. Coach,
Arizona State.
Arizona State. I couldn't read right. Mississippi State at Arizona State. Mississippi State Bulldogs. I'm going SEC, staying with the SEC.
Yeah, I can't say I know. I've seen either one of them play too much this year, so I'm just going SEC on this, Mississippi State.
Yeah, ring the cowbells, Jeff Lebby. I think he does a good job offensively.
SEC all the way, Mississippi State.
Bulldogs.
Bulldogs. All right, Coach, we're back to you right here. Last one, Liberty, New Mexico State. Man.
Coach Chadwell said 10:30 kickoff.
10:30 kickoff.
Oh, Lord. I'll be in bed. Liberty, the Flames all the way. Not even close. Blowout.
Flames.
Well, I've watched them. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. Probably going to be a pretty good game. I know Jamie Chadwell's quite frustrated with his team, so I think they'll have a little edge to them. So give me Liberty.
Liberty all the way.
I think Jamie's frustrations and that him pouring on that team this week, I think it will be a blowout. I think Jamie gets them going.
Yeah. I'm going Flames all the way. If you don't know, Flames, right here it is. Give it to them. You guys know out there. I see you. All right, good deal. So definitely going to go with Coach Chadwell and the Liberty Flames at 10:45. We'll all be in bed, but they'll be playing. We'll catch the highlights on Sunday. Coach, we're going to come right back here with a few players here in just a few minutes. Gentlemen, thanks so much for joining us. Coach Downs, Coach Miller, great for coming with us right there. John, we'll keep you here as we bring on some players.
Yeah, shout out to these two guys, man. They're two of the best in the business right here.
They come on every time. They come on and do a great job. We'll be right back. We're here at Fox Toyota out on the Maverick Land exit 122. Come out here and see Brian Hedman and his all-star team for your next Toyota purchase.
When the lights turn on and the game begins, you need a team you can rely on. Ray Varner Ford & Clinton's strong lineup of vehicles is crafted with the same dedication and hard work that drives our community. Step up your game in this 24 Ford Maverick Hybrid, 25,515. 23 Ford Escape all-wheel drive, $30,995. 24 Ford F-250 Crew Cab 4x4 STX, $59,757. Local you trust, performance you can afford. Ray Varner Ford, built for the game.
1952. That's the year Hammers opened the first store in East Tennessee. Now there are 5 stores and there's always something new. Like in Hammers' popular ladies boutique department, you'll find the lowest price possible on new arrivals every week. Find similar deals in the men's department and the expanded rug department. Plus, special purchases always offer surprise savings. You never know what you'll find next at Hammers.
Hi, I'm Tim Elrod. Over the years, you've heard us at OEB Law say, let us turn your wreck into a check. We still do that for many families, but I want to take the time to go beyond the slogan. I think I've learned over the years, and more every day, that the most important thing for an attorney to understand is the value of being a partner to you. When you and your family call an attorney, you're calling because you need some help. You need someone to pull alongside you and stand with you. We understand the process of the legal system. You probably don't. So it's our responsibility to keep you informed about every step of the process. You're going to have questions about what's going on. What's next? What do I need to know? Our responsibility is to guide you through the process with the information that you need, the answers to your questions, and the assurance that we have your back at OEB Law. You have my word. We stand with you because communication is key.
1 in 7 people will need a blood transfusion during their life. That's 1 person every 2 seconds receiving a life-saving product. At Medic Regional Blood Center, we are the primary blood provider for 25 hospitals in 23 East Tennessee and southeastern Kentucky counties. Started in 1958, Medic has been serving Knoxville and the surrounding areas for 66 years. For 1 hour of your time, you can save a life. Visit medicblood.org for more information on blood donation.
School tomorrow. You got class at 2. Welcome back to the Davey Gillum Show. I'm Gary Terry, your host. Joined tonight with Coach Chadwell right now. Coach, you brought some big fellows with you right there from the offensive line. We're excited to have these guys on the show. Some of them have been on here a couple times, I think. They know it's free food night, so they show up.
No doubt about it. That's how you get them here.
Yeah, no doubt. Jeremy, back there in the back. Jeremy, I want to talk to you first. You play offense, defense, and you also snap for us on PAT right there. That's been new for you to do this year. Done a great job first game right there. A couple of preseason scrimmages. I know we fussed at you a little bit to get you and Reese back there in order, but looks like you got it in line back there.
Yes, sir. It's a lot different because when I'm going through everything on offense and defense, and I go snap too. It's like there's never a break.
You want to celebrate that touchdown, but you got to go.
I got to go get ready and prepare myself.
Coach Gillum or Coach Lambert says, "Get your mind right before you go out there and snap that ball." Right?
Yes, sir. And I also got to make sure my hands are dry and everything.
Yeah.
Because if I mess up, it's just all going to go downhill.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a bad day for you if that snap doesn't get back there. And Reese will be the first one to tell on you too, right? He'll let you know you didn't get the snap there, right?
Yes, sir.
Ty, welcome back to the show. You always come around here. You know there's food up here, so you're going to show back up every time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know me.
Yeah. I know it's disappointing not to get on the field Friday night right there. Rode all the way up there, and you guys were ready to go. And we put you in that hot box up there for about 30, 45 minutes.
Listen, that was like 140 degrees. I think every fat roll on me was sweating. I mean, it was so hot.
Yeah, for sure. And you got Dorton there beside you. Have you been to? You take middle college classes. You're on a little different schedule than these guys. Did you have class today?
I have no class today.
Of course. I don't know, what did you do today? What was your day like today with no class while the rest of us were back in school today?
I actually probably woke up about 8.
Tell us about all the homework you did, so we'll feel like you did something. Okay.
I didn't have any.
I got to get on that schedule.
I know. Yeah. That college schedule's a good deal.
2 days a week.
Yeah. Eli, if you don't know, we got a middle college program at the high school right there where you can attend Rome State your junior and senior year and get your associate's degree before you graduate high school. Eli's an athlete at our school, and he participates in that program, and he'll be graduating from Rome State about 2 weeks before he gets his high school diploma. So great job right there in that program. Great job representing our football team and representing our school like that. So we appreciate you doing that. Coach, talk a little bit about the game with these guys. We've got a big task. They got some big guys too. We're big up front. I think everybody around us knows we're big up front. We're athletic. We can move. We're not just big guys. We can also move the line and get it down the field right there.
Yeah, I think that is we say this all the time. It really doesn't matter what level. It doesn't matter who you're playing. I think games are won up front, right? And if they don't perform either side of the ball, it becomes real hard to start winning football games unless you've got just some dynamic skill players. Now we've got a really good offensive line, I believe, that's starting to gel together. The one thing about our guys, it's like Coach Gillum said, Bearden's going to roll out a DL, they're going to roll out an OL.
Yeah,
we're going to roll out a lot of those same guys, and like Jeremy said, he's not coming off the field most of the time.
Yeah.
So our whole mindset, and it's from Coach Lambert in the off season, Coach Gillum. What we're going to try to do is be tougher than you, because we have to be, for one, right? We have to do that. So we're going to come at it, and we're going to do the whole thing where we're going to fight, and we're going to fight for 4 quarters. from the offensive side of the ball and the defensive side of the ball.
Yes.
And that's who we are. It's Anderson County football. It's been Anderson County football since I've been involved with Anderson County football. We're going to try again to compete at a level that you aren't willing to compete at.
Yeah.
And that it all starts with these guys that put their hand in the ground.
Yep. For sure. Anything you're expecting from these guys up front on Friday night? Anything?
Yeah, I think it's just like Coach Gillum said. I feel a little better from the offensive standpoint, watching some of Bearden's defense. I think our guys understand the front, which they're seeing, understand some of the blitzes that can happen from the second level, and being able to execute right.
Yeah.
Like Coach said, getting a body out of body, and if you do that for Waylon and you give him creases, he can make it go a long way. On the defensive side of the ball, I think Coach Sloan's doing a great job of being able to teach, hey, you got to be able to handle a double team, right? We got to be able to keep that double team off our linebackers. So when they go what people call duo-style runs, which is basically 2 or 3 double teams right up front, we can't get pushed back, and that's one thing that we've got to do. And it's tough because you're leaning on guys both ways.
Right.
So you're going to get tired, and you got to understand how to execute when you're tired.
Or when you get your foot stepped on, right? Jeremy, I saw you the other night. You got your foot stepped on. I could tell you was running down the field, and that thing was throbbing. It was hurting you a little bit, or maybe you got kicked in the ankle or something. Something happened where you were not running the way you run.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, Jeremy's not coming out. I can tell he's not going to do it. And you kept on running down there and played the next play.
One thing that's awful is my ankles get rolled up almost every single play.
Yeah.
It gets bad sometimes, but I never take myself out. I'm going to let myself go out.
Life of an offensive lineman.
We'll pay for the tape. You get them taped up.
I get them taped.
Keep them taped up. No doubt. I don't know if anybody uses more tape than Israel. He's over here. I think he's taped up tonight. He's not even playing. He tapes more tape than anybody.
Yeah, he needs to be in bubble wrap.
Guys, Eli, we'll start with you. What are you looking most forward to Friday night? What's the big thing you're looking forward to? I know you got a big guy up in front of you right there. Probably a D1 matchup against a D1 matchup right there, an offensive defense. I think you're looking forward to that.
Oh yeah, for sure. I just love playing high competition guys.
Yeah.
I mean,
guys
it makes me better every play.
Guys that they got to move. They got something they're going to do to you, and they're not going to take it. They're going to do something to make you make a play.
Yeah, Bearden's good. They've always been good. I mean, they have some just high profile guys.
Have you
never played them?
Okay,
no.
Okay, exciting.
No, be a first and be some good competition for sure.
Yeah, Ty, what about you?
The guy I'm going against, he's about same size as me, maybe a little bit taller, maybe weighs more than me, but I know he likes to duck his head a little bit, and I feel like if I catch him doing that, I can just snatch him real easily, and he'll be on the ground. And I'll just start, get my little swim on.
Okay. But
I think if we come out,
Coach Chapel coaches that, but
I think
it's called something else, but you can little swim if that's what you want.
No, I think if we go attack and just, I feel like the first game we were more like preserved, I guess you could say. We were just like trying to get the feel of it.
Yeah.
I feel like if we just go hammer it right now, we'll take care of everything.
Yeah. I know y'all jumped on them last year. We played Bearden Jeremy. Y'all jumped on them right off the bat, and you went right at them.
Yeah, but I didn't get to play against Bearden last year because I got injured in PAL.
That's right.
So I get first time I get to play against them, and I'm excited.
Okay.
I'm ready to go against.
What are you looking forward against Friday night? I know it's going to be a huge atmosphere again. The atmosphere at Science Hill was completely dead. I don't know if it was weather or what it was. There was nobody there to see the game except our fans. Again, showed up in droves. Again, 2.5 hours away. Our stands are full, ready to go. We got more fans than the other team. And so I know this Friday night's not going to be any different. Our community's going to shut the doors, and they're all coming to watch us play Bearden.
Yes, sir. I am really excited because I'm ready to just go through people because I didn't get to last year where I was injured.
Yeah.
I'm ready to do it, and I'm really excited for defense.
It's going to be big plays, fast plays, a lot of fun. There'll be a lot of adjustments during the game you're going to have to make, so super excited about that.
And I also get to play inside this week, so I get to go against slower people, so I get to go off the ball.
Okay. All right. Coach Chapel, any last words? We're going to bring on some Titans here in just a minute. Any last words before we get another break?
No, I think as you said before, let's just lock the gates and get it going.
Yeah, lock the gates and get it going. We'll be right back. We've got we're getting rid of the JV right here and bringing on the varsity right here. These guys are ready to go. The Titans.
That's a good-looking crew right there.
The NAGAF will be here. We'll be talking to those guys here in just a few minutes. Once again, we're out here at Fox Toyota out on exit 122. Come out here and see Brian Hedden and his all-star team for your next Toyota purchase.
24 Ford Maverick Hybrid, $25,515. 23 Ford Escape all-wheel drive, $30,995. 24 Ford F-250 Crew Cab 4x4 STX, $59,757. Ray Varner Ford, built for the game.
To me, being an attorney means more than practicing just law. It means pulling alongside my clients and being their partner. It means keeping my clients informed through the legal process, which can be overwhelming. At OAB Law, we stand with you because communication is key.
1952. That's the year Hammers opened the first store in East Tennessee. Now there are 5 stores, and there's always something new. Like in Hammers' popular ladies' boutique department, you'll find the lowest price possible on new arrivals every week. Find similar deals in the men's department and the expanded rug department. Plus, special purchases always offer surprise savings. You never know what you'll find next at Hammers.
'23 Ford Expedition Limited 4x4.
We're live at Fox Toyota up here on every exit 122. Joined tonight by Coach Gillum. We've got the varsity right here behind us right here. We've been waiting on these guys the whole show. And Coach, I know they're excited to be here. Coach, tell us who we got right here.
So these are our Titans program. This is Chris Miller. He's already on here a little early, but he's head coach. And Coach, you want to introduce your other coaches?
Yeah, I got Adam Wilson, Coach Adam Wilson.
Hey, and Adam was a former All-State math.
Yeah, All-State math.
A lot of guys don't know about Adam. Maybe one of the best receivers.
Best receivers to come through, for sure. For sure.
Justin Hibbler.
Yeah. Hello, Coach. Right there.
Larry Wilkerson. And we got Jonathan Cotton, and we got Mark Landon.
Okay, awesome.
So a little bit about the Titans. So we got Negaff and Lake City. And then really, Chris, probably about 6-7 years ago, me and you and Rod No kind of got together. Our kids were getting at that age. We're 5th, 6th grade. We're getting a little older, trying to get them in a more competitive atmosphere where they could
travel.
And back then we went all over the South.
First game in Nashville.
Yeah, I mean, we played teams from Birmingham, Cincinnati, Charlotte. A lot of growing pains, a lot of tears and snot and blood along the way, but
all 14 of us.
Yeah, those guys are here now.
But
in the program.
Now that group's all the way in 8th and 9th grade now, and you've got a young one. You guys starting over with these guys, but tell them a little bit about some things you guys do. I know y'all are playing in the Knoxville League, playing against some of the best teams around.
We are. So we're playing in the Knoxville League. It's an open league. There's no weight limit. There's set up by grade.
Yeah.
And then we're playing Blackman Blaze out of Nashville. We're playing Team Truth out of Cookeville.
About all these teams are Rocky Top teams, all-star type teams.
Caliber teams.
Yeah.
Yep. And, we do the Rocky Top every year. And if you don't see that caliber of football all during the year, you know as well as I do, like it's really hard to just come out and compete.
Yeah. So the difference between a Rocky Top and let's say, a traditional community-based team is you may have kids from all over. And that's one of the differences with our Titan program. There may be kids from here, from Clinton, maybe from Lake City, maybe from Campbell County, maybe from Knoxville. We've had kids from all over. So when you do this type team, you're going to play the best, but it allows you to go get more kids from more areas to compete at that level.
It does. And getting ready for middle school, to me it's good because you are playing your inner city kids. You're playing county teams. You're playing teams from, like I said, Nashville, who has quadruple the pool that we have.
Yeah. Sometimes there's a big awakening from middle school to high school when you go from playing your local communities to, Bearden per se.
Absolutely.
I mean, you're talking 6A football that our kids are playing, and there may be four Power 5 commitments on that one team.
Yeah.
And it's it can be a big jump. Yeah, you get to see that this Friday.
Rules are different. There's no weight limit. You can have a nose guard.
Yeah.
You can blitz all over the field. They play high school rules. There's nobody can come in and say, you can't blitz. You got to be 3 yards off. They don't do that. It's live. It's wide open. Our first scrimmage, we learned our center had probably never played with a nose guard in front of him. We had a kid that was bigger than everybody jumping over the nose guard to hit the quarterback. So we realized real quick as a team, we got to do something. So it just toughens them up. You take a lot of whippings, but at the end, it does better.
You guys playing any tournaments outside the league or just the
Yeah, we're going to play everything we can.
So one thing we've learned over the years, these tournaments, it's the Wild West.
Yeah.
You may roll in and play a 14U team.
Yeah, you have to tell them you're 8 so you can really get a 10-year-old team. It's true.
I know Coach Downs was a little overwhelmed a few years ago out in Chattanooga.
Oh, yeah. I believe we went and played in a travel league, me and you, and when we got to Gatlinburg to play in it, I think half the team drove, and we were 10. Yeah, they were big. Yeah. They looked like Virginia Tech.
So Coach, who you got with you?
Well, I got all of them.
Oh, yeah.
I got a bunch of them. I got a bunch of them that don't want to talk, and a
got
bunch of them
talkers?
Yeah. I got one. You got a question for
Mr.
Hunter Hibbler over here?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Who's your favorite Maverick? I know you're a Maverick fan. You probably got a lot of favorites. Who's your favorite?
Former is probably Gavin No.
Gavin No's your all-time favorite?
This year, it's a tie between Ty Murphy and Taylor Davis.
I got you. Oh, yeah.
So, hey, keep it on my man Hunter there for a second.
I got it.
Hunter, you've been with Matt for a while. Uncle Billy helps coach some. Never miss a speed train. How much speed training comes to help you in football?
It helps a lot.
Yeah. You're always there.
50 frogs tonight before here? Yeah, you got right through them, didn't you?
That's great. All right.
I got my man Bryce right here.
Bryce, okay. Bryce wants to
Hicks.
talk. Yeah. Bryce, tell us a little bit. Who's your favorite Maverick?
My favorite Maverick all time is Gavin No.
Gavin No, yeah. Good one right there for sure. Got some playing time Saturday.
Is Waylon LaRue and Izzy.
Man, yeah.
Izzy.
Izzy's sitting right down there at the end of the table right there. Yeah. You get to hang out with him a few minutes tonight. Maybe we'll get a picture of you guys before you head out right there.
Coach, I got one right behind
Yeah,
you.
right. All right, let's go.
He's a young QB.
All right, big boy. Here's your part right here. I don't want to take away from. Here's your TV time right here. You see yourself right there.
Yeah.
All right, who's your favorite Maverick?
Probably Ty Murphy.
Ty Murphy. All right, Ty's here tonight. We'll get a good picture for you. Leave right there. Make sure you get a good one. All right, just don't get to eat near him. Right, if he's eating, he might take a bite out of you because he's always eating something over there. Okay. All right. Yeah. Chuck's been around the program a long time. When Chuck finally does get to Anderson County, it's going. It seems like he's been in Anderson County. It seems like he's been playing here for a long time because Chuck's on the jumbotron sometimes. I think.
Yeah, he is. He's lucky.
Chuck, who's your favorite Maverick?
Cody.
Don't say your brother.
Oh.
I know you can say your brother.
Cody Miller.
Cody Miller, yeah, he's one of mine too, for sure, no doubt. You love watching your brother play. Yeah, you love to play like him. I can tell.
GT.
Yeah.
You got Adam Wilson's son behind you.
Oh, there we go.
Adam Wilson's brother.
Legacy player right there.
Family
Yeah.
Tucker Wilson, right?
Yeah.
I've got to watch Tucker for a while.
Yep.
He scored a lot of touchdowns already.
I got him. I'm blocking him right there.
Wilson. So you got your dad, you got Dalton, and then you got you.
Me.
You. Yes, sir.
Faster than dad?
Mm-hmm.
Man.
He's slow.
He didn't used to be.
He didn't know him when he was younger.
Yeah, great. It's what a great receiver, legacy player.
Right now probably Izzy, but all time no Gavin No.
Yeah, no doubt. Good choices right there.
Got a couple more. This is Reed.
Reed back there we see, buddy.
D-end and tackle.
Okay, cool. Good deal. Who's your favorite Mav?
Probably all time Nick Moog.
Yeah, Nick Moog's a going.
Or
University of the
Gavin
Cumberlands right now. Yeah, awesome. Getting ready to play a big game next Saturday. Awesome stuff. Good deal.
Now you got Josiah Downs.
Josiah.
Behind you.
Another one. Guy feels like he's been around the program a long, long time. Josiah, who's your favorite Maverick?
Probably all time. It's probably Stanton.
Stanton Martin.
He's a good one.
Oh,
So, Josiah,
he's probably watching tonight. He probably heard you say that.
Who do you get your arm from? Is it from mom or dad?
You know
Probably
that
Mom.
answer. Yes, sir.
Coach, we got another one.
Good, good. All right. All right.
I believe his uncle was pretty good over there.
Yeah.
Jace Leach.
Oh, yeah. All right, Jace.
Jace is new to the team this year, too.
Jace.
What position you play, Jay?
Running back,
Running back. Cool. Yeah. All right. Who's your favorite Maverick?
Cody Miller.
Oh, mine too. I like Cody Miller now, for sure. You kind of look like a young Cody Miller. Got that same statue right there. Love it. Good stuff. Well, let's take a quick break. Let's take a quick break.
Thank you as a team first.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you guys say to them guys?
Yes, sir. Always
Play
glad to have you
Saturday
guys.
at 10 o'clock in John Tarleton, Field 1
All right.
against CCYSP. So
Cool.
if anybody wants to come, we're there.
No break or good break? No break. All right, let's run it. Let's go. Let's bring them on. We'll keep talking. We got 2 minutes right here. We're going to bring on Derek Owens and the Nagraff Roadrunners coming up right here. Get up here, Coach.
Here, Derek, you sit down here.
Derek. All right.
One of my favorite coaches ever.
Oh, yeah. All right. Okay, so we got Derek. Derek, I always say this about you. Scored the last touchdown of the 2000 season. I got to witness that. That was my first year at Anderson County High School. You were a senior. I'll always remember that run. It was down there at Ray County, right?
Mm-hmm.
Near the end of the game, took a ball and took it to the house, and just exciting time for me to see you do that. I'll always remember that about you. Who you got with you tonight?
Well, I got Keaton Owens and
Keaton.
Grayson Powers.
All right,
Grayson
Keaton and Grayson.
Powers is Matthew Pike's nephew.
I saw, yeah. I can see a little bit. I know, Grayson. I know you know Matthew Pike, right? He was a great player in our program. Is it? If I ask you who your favorite Maverick is that who you're going to say? Because he's going to be one of mine too. I love Mac Pike. He was a great football player for us, all conference up there at ETSU. Kind of built their program back, but also came up here and just electrified our crowd with his strength and his enthusiasm. So I can't wait to see you play. Somebody told me you were a little bit like him on the field, and like I said, I can't wait to watch you do that.
He's a little bit of a headhunter.
Yeah, he gets that natural then for sure. What about you? Who's your favorite Maverick? Walker Martinez. He's probably watching tonight too, and he'll be excited that you said that. Yeah, Walker was a great quarterback for us too. Coach, tell us a little bit about when you play next.
We play this Saturday at home.
Yeah.
Our little bitties start at 5, and then our next age group starts at 6, and then our following age group starts at 7. We play Cofield this week.
Awesome.
It's a division game for us.
Oh, it's going to be exciting, Coach. It'll be a great day on Saturday. Should be some really good weather out there. So anything else you want to tell anybody about your program right now? It's growing. It's getting every year gets better. It seems like y'all are doing a great job down there.
Yeah, I mean, I just took over as director this year, and I'm just trying to keep building on the legacy that people built before me.
Yeah.
Because it's a great tradition at NAGAF, and I love it. Everybody's family there.
It means so much to have y'all there on Friday nights too. I'm gonna tell you, to have these young guys grow up in our program and be a part of our what we're doing over there, and they've done that for a long time and continue to do that. Coming on Friday nights and watching these guys play, and you know, one of these days, young guys, y'all are gonna be the ones that are wearing the Mav uniform, and we'll have some little road runners looking up to you, and they'll be saying, "That was my favorite Maverick. You know, Keith's my favorite Maverick, or Grayson was my favorite Maverick." You know, that kind of stuff. So it'll be fun to do too, and we'll look back on this day right here when you were on TV. You said Matt Pike and Walker Martinez were your favorite Mavericks. They're on the Wall of Fame down there in the school down there. I hope you get to go and see that down there one soon. Yeah. So we got Bearden on Friday night, Coach. I hope you guys will come and watch that game. It's a 7 p.m. kickoff. It's on WVLT too, but it's going to be a 7 p.m. kickoff, and I know our community will show up right there. Look forward to a big crowd and a great night. And as always, we'll see you again on the Davey Gillum Show next week. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. You guys did a good job.